Awesome. Beyond that, you want to think of your ideal client, and there's a lot that goes into that. And so, in my course, Your Soul-Centered Business, we talk all about that. But you really want to think about who do you want to serve, who do you want to help, and that's going to really start getting you fired up about your business. And then it's also going to get you clear about, who you want to serve, who you want to help in the world. So for me, for example, I love women who are healers, who do magic in the world, who are brilliant, like my sister Ashe. She's so smart and so spiritual and powerful and such a great leader. And so I'm in awe of my clients. I have a client right now who holds these huge gatherings of other great healers. Another client who has a Crystal Botanica here in the Bay Area that so many Soulful Sisters attend. So I'm really in awe actually of my clients because they're doing amazing things, and I want that for you. And this is something that you'll revisit all the time. We're all evolving. We're all passionate about what we do. So to real full disclosure, I'm really revisiting this right now, especially this piece, because my ideal client evolves as I'm like, well, who am I serving now? So definitely play with this. Definitely keep this in your back pocket as a resource to use now and forever. So here's what you're going to identify, especially if you're new, you are trying to think, how are you going to start this? But again, this is a shout out to my people who are wanting to be life coaches, because that is the question that came up a lot this week, is that you want to know, who are the people in general? Are they moms? Are they construction workers? Are they empaths? Are they highly sensitive people? How do you describe just the people? Who are the people? And then you need to identify what are their issues. You want to identify as many issues as you can, really. What are their issues tend to be, right? Then you're going to think about what are their needs, and the needs come from the issues. So whatever their issues are, if their issue is trying to lose those stubborn last 5 pounds, or their issue is not knowing how to cook simple meals in a week, or their issue is they have lower back pain, whatever it is, their issues then dictate what their needs are. So their needs might be they need Reiki healing, their needs might be that they need a meal plan, their needs might be that they need a life coach to motivate them or help them sort out their issues. But that's what you're going to be thinking about. Who are the people? What are their issues? What are their needs? And there's going to be plenty of those, but then it's what's the solution that you provide. So you want to think about, well, what's your solution? If you're a Reiki healer, then you can tend to their back pain. If they need meal plan support too, that's not necessarily the thing you're going to help them with, but you could have colleagues that could also help them with that. So that's where networking and building your network comes in, but that is another live, another presentation. But you can see now how it goes from really amorphous to, oh, these are the people who I help. And then you don't have to really do a big niche exercise, because if you're taking your unique story, so let's say all of us here are health coaches, right? But if we're taking our own personal story, we're taking who we want to help and who we could best help, and then our unique solution right there, even if we all call ourselves health coaches, our approach is going to be different. The people who we help is going to be different. So now you can see how we're different health coaches, or same with life coaches. And that's definitely what I help my people with. Now, your movement is something that we cover in the Soul-Centered Business Creator, which is my online course. So if you're interested, I'm going to link to that later. But that's kind of a more advanced thing, and it's really just about what's the movement behind your business. So Ashe, for example, has a huge movement behind her business that I'm so excited to hop into, because that's what happens is when you have a really powerful movement, then people want to pull together their resources to support you so that you can take off, and it becomes bigger than you, the practitioner or the coach or whoever you are. It's really about the movement behind what you're about.